Yep.
Go. Okay. Hello. So our topic is number operations, and basically there are three main categories in this number operations strand: understanding numbers, representations, relationships, and number systems, the meaning of the operations and their relationships, and estimation and fluent computation. So students will learn the number system, place value, 0 and infinity, the meanings of the operations, and that includes addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, percentages, and fractions. So one of the issues with teaching number operations is teaching keywords, which is the traditional way of teaching. So research says that this method actually misleads children because they focus more on keywords rather than what is being asked of them. And so unfortunately this is the way students were always taught in the past. So actually operations are best taught through word problems. And it's important to provide the students with meaningful, relevant experiences and concrete examples and physical models to help enhance their understanding of the operations. And you could do this by exposing them through common activities in everyday classrooms, such as lunch count, attendance, counting the minutes on the clock, choices of snacks. And you just have to constantly flood the children with these experiences in the classroom. So a lot of students, they struggle with math, and the important thing to know is that you really need to everyday use and application of the operations. So sticking to keywords, and students, they tend to do that a lot. They stick to the keywords. They don't focus on what is really being asked of the question. They focus on, it says altogether, or the word times can be very confusing as well. And then problems that take more than one step to solve, and sometimes relating the numbers and operations to their lives. They'll wonder, why do I need to learn this? I don't understand what this has anything to do with my life. So it's really important to constantly demonstrate to students the everyday use of the math operations. So constantly use manipulatives, dominoes, number cards, fraction boards. You have to combine the traditional way of learning math with all the different models and worksheets, and that will make learning more interesting and more effective. So, for example, students should practice what they're learning within the word problems, and then that'll help them gain fluency within the topic. So as teachers, that is our job, to provide them with lots of opportunities to learn and help them apply their knowledge to everyday experiences and the background knowledge that they have. So this could be difficult, but that's what's most important. So
this is the background of our group about the number of activities, and this is also for grades 5 lesson plan. First is the standards. Yeah, students will understand the meanings of operations and parameters and how they relate to one another. Note an action matters expression, user order of operations, including multiplication, derivations, additions, subtractions, and pairs. The main big ideas of our lesson plan is to help students practice and discuss formulas. They will realize the correct order of operations through group work. Students will follow step-by-step instructions and apply that knowledge in solving expressions using the order of operations. And And the objectives is also 3. At the end of the lesson, we should help students be able to correct in the order of operations, understand the meaning of operations and how they relative to one another, apply their knowledge through group discussion and practice. And now this is our activity, commanders.
So PEMDAS, yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you think the letters represent? So talk amongst yourselves. And
Other than that.
so So PEMDAS basically, the acronym is please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, which you would teach your students to remember it. And that stands for parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction.
And for students, if you want them to remember much easier, can use these sentences. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, like this.
So, basically, what we're going to do right now is have you solve this expression. So, when you see it, 3 plus 4 times 2. If everyone could just write that down and try to solve the problem, please. Does someone want to come up and solve the problem? Christine? Okay. So why did you do that?
Because using PEMDAS, we would do the multiplication before the addition. So 4 times 2 is 8, plus the 3 is 11.
Thank you. So basically, this is an expression that would just introduce it to the students, just to have them see this is the way you do it, this is the reason why. Now, you would demonstrate to the students if you solved it the other way, 3 plus 4 would be 7 times 2. So obviously, it's a different answer, it's wrong. But with a classroom, you would explain to you would show the students why it's wrong. You would use the manipulatives and demonstrate. So we have another. So this problem, if you could write it down and try to solve the problem, please. Can we do it on this line?
Yeah, we can just,
Oh, okay.
yes, so.
And if someone can come up, does anyone want to come up and solve the problem? Any volunteers? Okay.
First I did the multiplication here, and that's 90. Oh, this is weird. And then I added 3 on, so I got 93. And then I minus 11. I got 82.
Thank you. So, if we were to add
Like,
parentheses to, why is that? It's like off.
Yeah, it's like off, like
We have to run the board. Or, okay,
yeah, maybe a little.
that works. Does anyone want to come up and try to solve that differently? That problem is. Can anyone want to volunteer to solve it with the parentheses? Thank you. it's important to show the differences when we manipulate a problem.